Have you ever thought that the nuts you eat every day might be secretly robbing you of your strength, your heart health, and your independence as you age? Sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you that some of your favorite nuts could actually be causing harm to your body, especially as you get older? Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the shocking truth about which nuts to avoid, and which ones could help you live a stronger, healthier life. Have you ever reached for a handful of peanuts, thinking you were making a healthy choice? They're so familiar, so affordable, and honestly, they've been around for ages. You see them at family gatherings, in trail mixes, or even as a quick snack to munch on while watching TV. For many of us, they're a go-to snack, and it's easy to think that they're good for us, right? But what if I told you that peanuts, despite their popularity, might actually be quietly taking away your vitality, especially as we get older? Let's take a step back for a moment. Peanuts are not technically nuts at all, they're legumes, just like beans and lentils. And here's where the problem begins: peanuts grow underground, which makes them especially prone to contamination by mold. This mold produces a toxin called aflatoxin, which is a known carcinogen. Now, most of us, especially as we age, don't have the same robust immune system we had when we were younger. Our bodies don't naturally detoxify as quickly or as efficiently. What does this mean? The aflatoxins in peanuts could be building up in your body, doing damage without you even realizing it. And over time, this can lead to things like liver damage, an increased risk of cancer, and other long-term health problems. I know, it sounds pretty alarming. But that's not all peanuts can do to you. Peanuts also tend to cause inflammation. As we get older, inflammation is one of those silent enemies that slowly sneaks up on us, making everything from walking to climbing stairs more difficult. Peanuts are rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which are essential in moderation. However, most people eat way too much of them, and that causes an imbalance in our body. This imbalance fuels systemic inflammation, which affects your joints, hardens your arteries, and gradually weakens your muscles. Imagine this: you wake up in the morning, ready to take on the day. But by midday, you find it harder to walk without pain, your joints are stiffer, and even something as simple as standing up from your favorite chair feels like a huge task. These are the types of changes that seniors experience more frequently, and peanuts could be contributing to them without you even realizing it. Let me share a story to make this more relatable. I spoke to a senior woman, Mary, who had been eating peanuts as part of her daily routine for years. She had always been active, loved to walk with her grandkids, and was proud of how well she managed her health. But over time, she noticed that her energy was dipping, and she was struggling to climb the stairs. What was most concerning to her, though, was the increasing pain in her knees and the stiffness in her joints. She chalked it up to aging. After some conversation, Mary realized that peanuts were a big part of her snack routine, and after learning about their inflammatory effects, she decided to cut them out. Within a few weeks of eliminating peanuts and replacing them with healthier alternatives, like almonds and walnuts, Mary started feeling more energetic, her joint pain decreased, and her walks became easier. The lesson here? Sometimes, even the snacks we think are healthy, like peanuts, can cause subtle harm over time. It's not about blaming one food, it's about understanding how our bodies change with age and being mindful of how certain foods affect us. Now, we're not saying that peanuts are inherently bad or that they should never be eaten, but when it comes to protecting your vitality and ensuring that you can keep moving with ease as you get older, it's important to be selective. Speaking of being selective, let's move on to another nut that might be doing some quiet damage to your body, one that many people enjoy for its creamy texture and rich taste, but it could be secretly undermining your bone health. Cashews, they're smooth, creamy, and delicious, aren't they? Many of us love to snack on them, whether they're sprinkled on a salad or enjoyed straight from the bag. They're often marketed as a healthy choice, especially for seniors looking to eat better and boost their energy. But here's the thing: cashews, despite their creamy goodness, might be quietly stealing something incredibly important from your health: your bones. Let me explain. As we age, one of the biggest challenges we face is maintaining strong, healthy bones. Osteoporosis, a condition where bones become weak and brittle, is a silent threat for many seniors. A fall or a fracture, once easily avoided, can now become a serious concern. The strength of your bones is tied to your overall mobility and independence. So, what does this have to do with cashews? Well, cashews are high in oxalates, a naturally occurring substance that can bind to calcium in your digestive tract. This means that every time you eat cashews, the calcium your body needs to maintain bone density is less available. The result? Over time, eating too many cashews can deprive your bones of the very nutrients they need to stay strong, making them more vulnerable to fractures. I know what you're thinking, but cashews are so tasty. They seem so healthy. And you're right, they are delicious and nutritious in other ways. But for seniors, those oxalates are a hidden problem. In fact, one study showed that people who regularly consumed high oxalate foods like cashews had a higher risk of bone-related issues as they aged. Let me share a story with you to make this more personal. I spoke with Tom, a gentleman in his 70s, who had always been active and loved his afternoon snacks. Cashews were a big part of his diet. He felt they gave him the energy boost he needed to keep going. However, after a few years, he noticed something troubling. His joints were aching more, and his doctor told him his bone density had decreased significantly. He wasn't falling, but his bones were starting to feel weaker. When Tom spoke to his doctor about his diet, they discovered that his frequent consumption of cashews could be contributing to his bone loss. After swapping out cashews for other low oxalate nuts like almonds and adding more calcium-rich foods, Tom began to notice improvements. His joint pain lessened, and his next checkup showed a more stable bone density. The lesson here? Even something that seems as innocent as cashews, when eaten too often, can undermine your bone health. It's a reminder that what seems healthy on the surface might not always be the best choice in the long run. But cashews aren't the only nuts that can cause problems. Another nut, though small in size, can have a big impact on your health. In fact, it might even be interfering with your medications and causing other health issues you didn't expect. Let's dive into that next. Pine nuts. They're delicate, they add a touch of elegance to your dishes, and they even make a perfect garnish for your salads or pasta. You've probably enjoyed them in pesto or sprinkled over a fresh salad, and maybe even thought of them as a healthy choice for a snack. But here's the surprising truth. Pine nuts can be causing more harm than good, especially if you're taking medications. You see, these little nuts have a hidden side that many people don't know about. Pine nuts contain compounds that can interfere with blood pressure medications, cholesterol-lowering statins, and even antidepressants. For seniors who are often on multiple medications, this interaction can be a serious issue. The compounds in pine nuts can cause unpredictable blood clotting, dangerous arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, or even cause your blood pressure to spike. These are not small matters. A simple handful of pine nuts could disrupt the balance of the very medications you rely on to stay healthy. I know this may sound surprising, but the problem doesn't end there. Have you ever heard of pine mouth syndrome? It's a condition that's been linked to pine nuts, where everything you eat and drink tastes like metal for days or even weeks. Yes, it's as unpleasant as it sounds. For many seniors, a loss of appetite can be a major concern. If eating becomes intolerable due to this metallic taste, it could lead to malnutrition, further weakening your muscles and your overall health. I want to share the story of Sarah, a lovely woman I met in her 60s. She had been eating pine nuts for years, believing they were a great source of healthy fats. However, one day, she began to experience a strange sensation. Everything she ate started to taste metallic, even her morning coffee. At first, she thought it was just a temporary issue, but it lingered for over a week. She found herself eating less and less, and her energy levels started to plummet. After speaking with her doctor, it turned out that the pine nuts were causing pine mouth syndrome, and worse, they were interfering with her blood pressure medication. Once she stopped eating pine nuts, her appetite returned, and her taste buds gradually went back to normal. Sarah learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes, the foods we think are healthy can cause unexpected side effects, especially when they interact with the medications we need. The lesson here is simple. Even the most innocent-looking foods can have unexpected consequences. If you're on medication, it's important to be aware of how certain foods might interact with your prescriptions. Pine nuts might seem like a harmless snack, but they can pose hidden risks that interfere with your health in ways you wouldn't expect. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. While pine nuts and some other nuts may pose risks, there are plenty of other nuts that are genuinely beneficial for your health. In fact, there are 3 powerhouse nuts that can actually protect your bones, boost your heart health, and keep your mind sharp. Let's dive into those life-saving nuts next. Now that we've uncovered some of the hidden dangers lurking in certain nuts, let's turn the page and focus on the good news, the nuts that can truly make a difference in your health. There's a powerful trio of nuts that are perfect for seniors who want to maintain their strength, protect their bones, and keep their minds sharp. These 3 are not just tasty snacks, they are your allies in the battle against aging. Let's talk about almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, the ultimate healthy trio. First up, almonds. These little powerhouses are packed with calcium and magnesium, which are crucial for maintaining strong, healthy bones. As we age, bone density tends to decrease, and osteoporosis becomes a concern for many of us. But with almonds, you're getting a dose of both these essential nutrients in every handful. Calcium strengthens the bones, while magnesium ensures that calcium is absorbed properly and used where it's needed most. Let me share a quick story. I spoke to Linda, a woman in her 70s, who had been struggling with joint pain and stiffness. After learning about the benefits of almonds, she started incorporating a handful into her daily routine. A few months later, Linda noticed her joints felt less stiff, and she was able to move around more freely. She didn't just feel better physically, she felt empowered, like she was taking charge of her health. The lesson here? Small changes can make a big difference. Just by adding almonds to your daily routine, you can provide your body with the nutrients it needs to keep your bones strong and your muscles energized. Next, let's talk about walnuts. These aren't just any nuts, they're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are excellent for your brain. We know that cognitive decline can be a serious issue as we age, but walnuts can help fight back. The alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, in walnuts is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that protects brain cells and helps maintain memory. But walnuts don't stop there. They're also rich in polyphenols, antioxidants that cross the blood-brain barrier, reducing inflammation and protecting the brain from oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to dementia and Alzheimer's disease. I met Jack, a gentleman in his late 60s, who was worried about his memory. He had heard that omega-3s could help with cognitive health, so he started eating walnuts every day. Over time, Jack felt sharper, more focused, and noticed his memory seemed clearer. He also felt more confident in his ability to age gracefully. Jack's story is a testament to how something as simple as a handful of walnuts can nourish your brain and protect your memory. The takeaway? Eating for your brain health is just as important as eating for your body. Walnuts are a fantastic choice for keeping your mind sharp and your memory intact as you age. Finally, we have pistachios. These vibrant, green gems are packed with potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and promotes heart health. High blood pressure is a major concern for many seniors, and pistachios offer a natural way to help balance sodium levels in your body. But pistachios aren't just great for your heart, they're also full of lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that protect the macula of the eye, which is critical for preserving vision and preventing age-related eye conditions like macular degeneration. I remember talking to Susan, who had been dealing with high blood pressure for years. She started snacking on pistachios daily, and within a few months, her doctor noticed an improvement in her blood pressure. Not only that, but Susan also found that her eyesight seemed clearer, and she was able to keep up with her grandchildren more easily. Pistachios gave her the boost she needed to feel healthier and more active. The lesson here? Sometimes, the simplest foods can offer the greatest rewards. Pistachios are an easy, heart-healthy snack that also gives your eyes and overall well-being a natural lift. So, whether you're looking to support your bones, nourish your brain, or protect your heart and vision, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are the perfect trio to add to your daily routine. They're more than just snacks, they're powerful tools that help you maintain your health and independence as you age. Now that we've talked about these life-saving nuts, let's move on to the next section and explore how you can easily incorporate these nuts into your diet in the best way possible. Let's dive deeper into one of the most powerful nuts for seniors, almonds. They might seem simple at first, but trust me, they are packed with benefits that go far beyond just being a tasty snack. As we age, our bones and muscles become more vulnerable. Osteoporosis, or the thinning of bones, is a common concern. And with weaker bones come the risks of fractures and falls, which can change our quality of life in an instant. But almonds, with their impressive nutritional profile, can play a vital role in protecting our bones and muscles as we get older. You see, almonds are loaded with two key nutrients that our bodies need as we age: calcium and magnesium. Calcium is well known for its ability to strengthen bones, but magnesium works hand in hand with calcium. Magnesium ensures that calcium is absorbed properly and deposited where it's needed most, in our bones and muscles. Together, they form a powerful duo that helps preserve our bone density and muscle mass. Let me tell you about Susan, a woman in her late 60s who started noticing some troubling signs in her body. She was feeling more stiff and sore, and her doctor diagnosed her with early signs of bone loss. Susan was an active woman, but she knew that maintaining her bone and muscle strength was becoming more challenging. After learning about the benefits of almonds, Susan decided to add a handful of almonds to her daily routine. A few months later, she began to feel a difference. Her joint stiffness decreased, her energy levels increased, and she even felt stronger during her morning walks. Her next doctor's visit confirmed that her bone density had improved slightly, and she felt much more confident in her ability to stay active. The lesson here? A small change in your diet can have a big impact on your health. By simply adding almonds to her daily routine, Susan was able to support her bones and muscles, helping her to continue living the life she loved. Almonds are also rich in vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce oxidative stress in the body. As we age, our muscles can begin to lose mass and function. but the vitamin E in almonds helps protect muscle tissue from damage. Not only does this support your bones, but it also helps keep your muscles strong and resilient. But there's more. Almonds are an excellent source of protein, which is essential for maintaining muscle mass. As we get older, it becomes harder to keep the muscle mass we once had, and many seniors struggle to maintain strength and mobility. The high-quality protein in almonds provides the building blocks your muscles need to stay strong and functional. Now that we've seen just how beneficial almonds can be for your bones and muscles, let's move on to another incredible nut, walnuts. These little guys aren't just great for your body, they're also a powerhouse for your brain. Keep watching to learn how walnuts can help keep your mind sharp and your memory intact. Let's talk about walnuts, a nut that not only nourishes your body but also works wonders for your brain and mobility. If you've ever seen a walnut, you'll notice that its shape closely resembles the human brain. In fact, nature has a way of hinting at how certain foods are meant to nourish us, and walnuts are the perfect example. As we age, our brain's ability to function and process information can begin to slow down. Many seniors worry about memory loss or cognitive decline, and understandably so. The fear of losing mental clarity can be unsettling, but the good news is that walnuts can play a crucial role in protecting your brain and enhancing your cognitive abilities. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. These healthy fats are vital for maintaining the structure and function of brain cells. Omega-3s help to reduce inflammation in the brain, which is a key factor in cognitive decline and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Let me share the story of George, a gentleman in his early 70s who started noticing that his memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. He'd forget names or misplace items, and it worried him. After learning about the brain-boosting benefits of walnuts, George decided to make them a regular part of his diet. Within a few months, George felt more focused and mentally clear. His family even noticed that he was remembering things more easily, and he felt more confident in his ability to continue living independently. The lesson here? Nourishing your brain is just as important as nourishing your body. By adding walnuts to his diet, George was able to support his cognitive health and maintain his mental clarity as he aged. But walnuts don't just help your brain, they're also great for mobility. You see, the amino acids in walnuts, like arginine, help improve blood circulation. Better circulation means that oxygen and nutrients are delivered more effectively to your muscles, which helps them stay strong and functional. This is especially important for seniors, as we begin to lose muscle mass and strength over time. By supporting your muscles with the right nutrients, walnuts can help improve your mobility, making it easier to move and stay active. I spoke to Emma, a woman in her 60s who had been experiencing joint pain and weakness in her legs. After adding walnuts to her diet, she noticed her legs felt stronger, and she was able to take longer walks without discomfort. Her improved circulation and muscle strength allowed her to stay active and enjoy her daily routines. The takeaway? Improving blood flow isn't just good for your heart, it's great for your mobility too. Walnuts are an excellent source of nutrients that help keep your muscles strong and your joints functioning properly. Now that we've seen how walnuts can support both your brain and mobility, let's move on to the next nut in our powerhouse trio, pistachios. These little green gems aren't just a fun snack, they're packed with nutrients that help support your heart, your vision, and even your overall well-being. Stick around to learn more about how pistachios can benefit you. Now, let's talk about pistachios, one of the most vibrant and delightful nuts you can include in your diet. When you think of pistachios, you might picture their bright green hue, a fun crunch, and the satisfaction of cracking open the shells. But these little gems pack a punch when it comes to health benefits, particularly for your heart and eyes. As we age, one of the biggest challenges we face is heart health. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is a common concern for many seniors. It can silently increase the risk of heart disease, strokes, and other serious health issues. But pistachios are here to help. They are rich in potassium, a key mineral that helps regulate blood pressure by balancing the effects of sodium in the body. By simply adding pistachios to your daily routine, you can help lower your blood pressure and improve your heart health over time. Let me share the story of Tom, a man in his 70s, who had been dealing with high blood pressure for years. Despite taking his medication, his doctor was still concerned about his heart health. Tom decided to try adding pistachios to his diet after reading about their benefits for blood pressure. Within a few months, he noticed a significant improvement. Not only did his blood pressure stabilize, but he also felt more energetic and less stressed. His doctor was pleased with the progress, and Tom felt empowered knowing he was taking care of his heart. The lesson here? Supporting your heart with the right foods is one of the best things you can do for your health. By adding pistachios to your diet, you're helping to regulate your blood pressure and take control of your heart health in a natural, delicious way. But pistachios don't just stop at your heart, they're also a great protector for your eyes. As we get older, age-related eye conditions like macular degeneration become more common. This condition affects the macula of the eye, the part responsible for sharp vision, and can lead to blindness if left unchecked. Pistachios are rich in carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that protect the macula and help maintain healthy vision. I spoke with Mary, who had been experiencing some blurry vision and difficulty reading. She was worried about the possibility of macular degeneration, a condition that runs in her family. After incorporating pistachios into her diet, Mary noticed her vision was clearer, and she felt more confident in her ability to continue enjoying activities like reading and gardening. Her ophthalmologist confirmed that the antioxidants in pistachios were likely helping to protect her eyes. The takeaway? Eating for your eyes is just as important as eating for your heart. Pistachios are a simple, nutrient-packed snack that can help protect your vision and keep your heart healthy as you age. So, whether you're looking to support your heart, protect your eyesight, or just enjoy a healthy, satisfying snack, pistachios are a fantastic choice. But we're not done yet. There's still so much more to explore when it comes to the foods that can keep you strong and vibrant in your later years. Stay tuned, because next, we're going to talk about how you can easily incorporate these amazing nuts into your daily routine to maximize their benefits. Now that we've uncovered the amazing health benefits of almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and the dangers of certain other nuts, you might be wondering, how can I actually incorporate these healthy nuts into my daily diet? It's one thing to know which nuts to eat, but it's another to know how to add them into your meals in a safe and effective way. Let's walk through a few simple steps to help you enjoy these powerful foods without overdoing it. First, let's talk about moderation. While nuts are incredibly nutritious, they are also calorie dense, meaning a little goes a long way. Eating too many, even healthy nuts, can contribute to weight gain, especially if you're not balancing them with other healthy foods in your diet. So, aim for about a small handful, 1 ounce, of nuts per day. This will give you the nutritional benefits without going overboard. Here's a helpful trick: portion control. It's easy to snack on nuts right from the bag, but that can quickly lead to eating more than you intend. To avoid this, try pre-portioning your daily serving into small containers or snack bags. This way, you'll have a healthy portion ready to go, and you won't be tempted to reach for more. You can even mix different types of nuts, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, into one portion to create a variety of flavors and benefits in every bite. Let's take the example of Greg, a senior in his early 70s who loves to snack but found himself munching on too many nuts without realizing it. After learning about the benefits of portioning his snacks, Greg started measuring out a handful of almonds, walnuts, and pistachios each day. Not only did he feel better because he wasn't overeating, but he also found that the portion servings made him more mindful of his eating habits. His energy levels went up, and he felt more in control of his diet. The lesson here? Mindful eating is key. By controlling your portions and being aware of how much you're eating, you can enjoy the benefits of nuts without going overboard. Now, let's talk about variety. You don't have to eat the same nuts every day. In fact, eating a variety of nuts can provide your body with a broader range of nutrients. You can rotate between almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, or even experiment with adding other healthy nuts like Brazil nuts, which are rich in selenium, or hazelnuts, great for heart health. For example, in the morning, you might add chopped almonds to your oatmeal or smoothie. For lunch, you could sprinkle some walnuts on your salad for added crunch and brain-boosting benefits. Then, for a snack in the afternoon, pistachios are a perfect option to keep your heart and vision in check. By rotating these nuts, you ensure that your body gets a balanced mix of the nutrients each nut has to offer. Mary, a retired teacher, found that mixing up her nut intake kept things exciting while still providing her with the health benefits she was seeking. She enjoyed discovering new ways to use them in her cooking, like sprinkling them on her yogurt, baking them into muffins, or adding them to her favorite stir-fry. This variety kept her meals interesting and gave her a sense of satisfaction. The takeaway? Variety is the spice of life, and it's great for your health. Don't be afraid to switch things up and experiment with different nuts in different meals. Lastly, if you're concerned about allergies, it's important to be cautious. Nut allergies can be serious, and if you've never eaten certain nuts before, start with a small amount to see how your body reacts. If you have any concerns about allergies, consult with your doctor before making nuts a regular part of your diet. Now that we've gone over how to safely incorporate these amazing nuts into your daily routine, let's take it one step further and explore some simple recipes and creative ways to enjoy them. There's so much you can do with these powerful nuts, and I'm excited to share some easy ideas to help you make them a regular part of your meals. As we reach the end of this journey through the world of nuts, I want to take a moment to reflect on everything we've learned today. You've discovered which nuts can support your health, from almonds that protect your bones to walnuts that nourish your brain and pistachios that safeguard your heart and eyes. We've also uncovered the hidden dangers of some other nuts, like peanuts and cashews, which might be doing more harm than you realized. It's all about making the right choices, isn't it? Life is filled with decisions, big and small, but when it comes to our health, those choices have a lasting impact. What you eat today shapes how you'll feel tomorrow, next year, and beyond. And these small, thoughtful decisions, like choosing the right nuts, can make a real difference in your vitality, independence, and overall well-being. I remember talking to Karen, a vibrant woman in her 60s who made the decision to start paying more attention to her diet. She had always eaten nuts, but after learning about the benefits of almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, she realized she could make healthier choices for her body. By replacing the processed snacks she had been eating with these nutrient-rich nuts, Karen noticed a big difference in her energy levels, joint pain, and even her mood. She felt empowered, knowing she was making a choice that would benefit her body for years to come. The lesson here is clear: small choices can lead to big changes. By choosing nuts that nourish your bones, muscles, heart, brain, and eyes, you're taking control of your health, one snack at a time. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Even just adding a handful of almonds or walnuts to your daily routine can have a profound impact on your overall health. But remember, it's not just about eating the right foods, it's also about balancing your diet, staying active, and taking care of yourself holistically. As you continue on your journey toward health and wellness, keep making choices that serve you and your future. In the end, every decision you make is a step toward a stronger, healthier you. The power is in your hands. You can choose the foods that will help you stay vibrant, strong, and independent as you age. So, let's make those choices count, and let's start today. I hope today's video has inspired you to take control of your health and incorporate these powerful, life-saving nuts into your daily routine. Remember, it's never too late to start making the right choices for your health. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment, share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. You deserve to live a life that's strong, clear, and joyful. Let's make it happen together.